Hello and welcome to Teacher Rohola's channel. In this video, I'm going to solve the first 13 questions of Grade 3's workbook, which is about numbers to 1000. Let's start with the first question. In the first question, it says, here is the last row of a 100 square. Write the numbers in the next row, which is in the first row of the 101 to 200 square. In 1 to 100 square, we have 1, 2, and so on up to 10, then 11, 12, up to 20, and coming down 91 to 100. 91 to 100. In the next line, we will have 101 up to 200. And what we are asked to do is filling this part. 101 is given here. So this one will be 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, and 110. 110. This is not 200, this is 110. Because to make the square from 101 to 200 takes from here 191 to 200. Now the first question is done, which is filled by 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107 up to 110. This is the answer to the first question. In the second question, it says, complete these pieces from a 1 to 1000 number strip. 1 to 1000 number strip. In 1 to 1000, we start with 1 and the row ends with 100. Then 101, the row ends with 200. 201, the row ends with 300, and so on up to 991 and 1000. So all the number comes in order over here. For example, 112 is given here. What comes above 112? If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, when it comes up to 12. 12 is in this line. So from 101, when it comes, 112 is also here. Under 112, it will be 212. So the number which comes above 112 is 12. The number which comes below 112 is 212. The number that comes to the left of 112 is 111. And to the right of 112 is 113. This is all about part A. In part B, we have 201. 201 is here. This is 101, this is 201. Below 201, we have 301. Below 301, we have 401. So 201, 301, 401. To the right of 401, we have 402. So over here, we have to write 402. That's nice. In part C of this question, we have 132 in the middle. If we come again to this 1 to 1000 strip, 132, maybe it's here. So above 132, we will have 32. Below 132, we will have 232. So the number that comes above 132 is 32. The number that comes below 132 is 232. The number to the left of 132 is 131, and to the right of it is 133. This is the answer to question number 2, where we had to complete the 1 to 1000 number strip. In the third example, it says, draw a representation of 316. 316 is given here. It is asking us to draw a representation of it. How will you show the value of each digit? Let me scroll it a bit down. I will draw the representation of 316 using an abacus. So on abacus, we have the hundreds bar, we have the tens bar, and we have the ones bar. This is ones, this is tens, and this is hundreds. Okay, let's start with the ones. What number do we have in the ones place? We have 6. So we can draw 6 bits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What number do we have in the tens place? We have 1. So we have to draw 1 bit over here. In the hundreds place, we have 3. So we can draw 3 bits over here, which shows 316. 316. This is called an abacus. It's called an abacus. It says, how do you show the value? The value, we can use the place value. We can use place value to show the value of the number. 316. 6 is in the ones place, 1 is in the tens place, and 3 is in the hundreds place. The value in the ones place is 1. So 6 in the ones place will have the value of 6. The value in the tens place is 10. So 1 in the tens place will be 10. And the value in the hundreds place is 100. 3 in the hundreds place will be 300. Okay, this is all about questions on page 8 of the workbook. We will now move to the page number 9. This page starts with question 4. The question says, what 3-digit numbers are represented below? What 3-digit numbers are represented below? So the first one is using blocks. This one is hundreds block. This one is also hundreds block. And these ones are tens block. And the two over here are units or ones block. How many hundreds block do we have? We have 2 hundreds block. So we will have a 2 in the hundreds place. How many tens block do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 tens block. So we will have a 4 in the tens place. How many units block do we have? We have 2 units block. So we have 2 in the units place. The 3-digit number, which is shown by this number blocks, is 242. In the part B of question number 4, we have stars showing the hundreds place, the tens place, and the ones place. In the hundreds place, we have 5 stars. So the number in the hundreds place is 5. In the tens place, we have 1 star. So the number in the tens place is 1. And we have 3 stars in the ones place. So the number in the ones place is 3. The number represented by the stars in part B of question 4 is 513. 513. Let's now move to question number 5. In question number 5, it says, what is the value of the ring digit in each 3-digit number? These are the ring digits. They are ringed. Before answering these questions, I will draw a place value chart here. Place value chart. Because the numbers are 3-digit numbers, we have ones place, we have tens place, and hundreds place. The value in the ones place is 1. The value in the tens place is 10, and the value in the hundreds place is 100. Any digit that's put in the hundreds place is multiplied by 100. Any digit that's put in the tens place is multiplied by 10, and any digit that's put in the ones place will be multiplied by 1. Okay, now starting with the first one, we have a 1 in the hundreds place. So what is the value of 1 over there? We can just multiply 1 by 100. The answer is also 100. So the value of 1 in the hundreds place is 100. On the same column, the second number is 315. The ranged number is 5. 5 is in the ones place. So we multiply 5 by 1. 5 times 1 is 5. So the value of 5 in the ones place is 5. In the third number, the ring digit is 4. So 4 is in the hundreds place. Because it's in the hundreds place, we will multiply it by 100. So the value of 4 in the hundreds place will be 400. The fourth number is 237 and the ring digit is 7. 7 is in the ones place, so we will multiply it by 1. 7 times 1 is 7. The fifth number is 128 and the ring digit is 2. 2 is in the tens place. So what do we have to do? We will multiply it by 10 and the value of 2 in the tens place is 20. The last number is 381 and the ring digit is 8. So 8 is in the tens place. We have to multiply it by 10. So the value of 8 in the tens place is 80. In the second part of question 5, it says, which hundreds values have not been used in these numbers? In these numbers, we have not used 200s and 300s. So 300 and 200 are not used in these numbers. Question number 6 is asking us to practice. It says, write the numbers in the next row of 1 to 1000 strip. 1 to 1000 strip. If the number above is 351, as I explained in the beginning, the number under it will be 451. And this number will be 452, 453, 454, 455, 456, 457, 458, 459, and 460. So question number 6 is also done. We now move to page number 10. In this page, we start with question number 7. In question number 7, it says, draw beads on each abacus to represent each 3-digit number. Each 3-digit number. This is also 1-digit number in which we have 3 in the hundreds place, 3 in the hundreds place, 7 in the tens place, and 5 in the ones place. So how many beads do we have to draw in the hundreds? We have to draw 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. How many beads in the tens? We have to draw 7 beads. I will draw smaller ones because 7 takes a lot of place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We had to draw 7 beads in the tens place and 5 beads in the ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number 375 is now shown by the abacus, which is drawn here. The second number is 797. We have 7 in the hundreds place according to this, and 9 in the tens place, and 7 in the ones place. 797. 7 bits should be drawn in the hundreds place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 bits in the tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 bits in the tens place and another 7 bits in the ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this abacus is also complete. We move to question number 8. It says, which 3-digit number is represented on each abacus? Write each number in words. As we have 1 in the hundreds place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in the tens place and 2 in the ones place. The number will be 152. We can easily write it by words also. 100, 100, and 50 and 52. This is the word form of the given number, which is 152. In the second part, we have 4 in the hundreds place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 in the tens place, and 3 in the ones place. So the number will be 463. Again, I will write this one also in the word form. So 400, 463. 63. In the ninth question, it says, write this 3-digit number in words. First of all, let me clarify what 3-digit number are highlighted here. We have a 7 in the hundreds place, 5 in the tens place, and 3 in the ones place, because these places are highlighted. So 753. 753. So we can easily write them in word form. 753. 753. So these are all the questions on page number 11. And now we move to page 12. We didn't have any question from page number 10 because on page 10 we had solved question. So we didn't have to solve any question over there. Now we move to page 12. On page 12 we have 2 questions. The first question says, complete these pieces which come from a 1 to 1000 number strip. 1 to 1000 number strip. Now we start with part 1. In part 1 we have 500. Under 500 there should be 600. Under 600 there should be 700. And to the left of 700 it should be 699. And to the left of 699 we have 698. 697. Above 697 we have 597. And above 597 we have 497. The first part is done. We now move to the second part, which we have a number in the center which is 899. If 899 is here, over here we will have 900. And to the left we will have 898. So above 898 we have 798. And above it we have 698. Below 898 we have 998. And below that we have 1098. 1098. So above 900 we have 800. Above 800 we have 700. Okay, below 900 we have 1000. And below 1000 we have 1100. 1100. Okay, let's now move to question number 11. Over here it says, write the missing numbers on each worm. So some 3 worms are given here and we have to find the missing number. How can we find them? We can easily find them if we know the relationship between the first 3 numbers which are given. Okay, in the first part we have 157. When it moves to the second part, there is 167. To find how many more numbers are added to 157 to get 167, we have to subtract 157 from 167. 167 minus 157. 7 minus 7 is 0. 6 minus 5 is 1. And 1 minus 1 is 0 and we don't need to write them. It means 10 is added to 157 to get 167. And another 10 is added to 167 to move to 177. So what number will be there? If we add 10 to 177, we will have 187. Then 197. Then 207. Then 217. 200, 227, 237, and 247. It means each time we added 10 to the previous number to get the next number. And again added 10 to the previous number to get the next number. Each time we added 10 to move to the next part of the worm. The second worm moves from right to left. So we have 462 on the right, and to the left of it we have 452. Each time we have to subtract 10 from the previous number to get the next number. Now 462 minus 10 is 452. 452 minus 10 will be 442. 442 minus 10 will be 432. 432, over here is given 422. And 422 minus 10 will be 412. 412 minus 10 is 402. 402 minus 10 is 392. 392 minus 10 is 382. 382 minus 10 is 372. We are done with the second one also, but the last one is moving from left to right. Again, we have some 3 numbers provided over here. To find what is the difference between each number over here, we have to subtract again. So 783 minus 773. 3 minus 3, okay, I should not forget the subtraction sign. 3 minus 3 is 0. 8 minus 7 is 1. So the difference between each number is 1. To move to the right, we have to add 10. To move to the left, we have to subtract 10. To move to the left, we have to subtract 10. Let's first complete the left side. 753, 743, 733. To the right, we have 783. The next number will be 793. And then 803, 813, 823. So in all these numbers, we had to either add 10 or subtract 10. We are done with page 12 also. We now move to page 13. In page 13 also, we have two questions. In question number 12, the boy says, when you have two different digit cards, you can make two different two-digit numbers. Two different two-digit numbers. For example, if you have a 3 and a 4, a 3 and a 4, we can make two digits. Yeah, he is right. We can make either 34 or 43. Only two digits. But he says, so when you have three different digit cards, you must be able to make three different digit numbers. Now the question is if Arun is correct or not. It says, how do you know? Yes, Arun is correct. We can even make more than three digit numbers. Because, for example, if you have three digit cards, let's choose 5, 3, and 2. The first number that we can make is 532. The second number we can make is 523. Then 352, 253. We can even make more than 3. So we can say, yes, he is correct. He is correct. He says, you must be able to make three different three-digit numbers. I can say he is correct because we can even make more than three different three-digit numbers. In question number 13, it says, read along each row to find three-digit number. Along each row to find three-digit number. Read down each column to find another three-digit number. Write each number in words. Okay, along each row we have 546, 318, and 972. I can easily write them down. Let me first write down the numbers along each row. The first one is 500, 546, 46. The second number is 318, 300, 318, 318. The third one is 972, 900, okay, 972. Now we have to read down each column. In this column we have 539, and the second column we have 417, and the third column we have 682. So the number in the first column is 539. 539. 539. In the second column we have 417. 417. 417. In the third column we have 682. So 680. This is all about the solution of the first 13 questions of Cambridge Primary Mathematics Workbook 3. I hope it helps you learn how to answer each and every questions from question 1 to question 13. Have a nice time and thank you so much.